FBU National Championship is brought to you by Zenith, makers of the X2 football helmet.
We're on the road to San Antonio for the 2012 FBU National Championship. Hi everyone, I'm your host Neil Sika, and this is the FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Show. Today, Team Central Valley, California. John Fredrickson is their team director. We'll speak with him right after this.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by East Bay, where the athletes are.
From the creators of the U.S. Army Bowl comes Football University, the most exclusive football training in the country, invites, trains, and announces the next generation of football stars. If you're a 6th to 12th grader with elite football ability, FBU is for you. FBU matches elite athletes with elite instruction. Nominate an athlete today at footballuniversity.org. FBU, by position, by professionals, by invitation only.
FBU, know.
Hi everyone, this is Neil Sika, your host for the 2012 FBU National Championship. And for the very first time, exclusive coverage of every game at the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade level. In conjunction with Swink.tv, you can sign up for the FBU Field Pass on FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com. Check out our full game, highlight, and combo packages. And we'll see you on the FBU Field Pass. Neil Sika back with you on this FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Show. Today we're talking about Central Valley, California. Their team director is John Fredrickson, and he joins us now. John, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Fantastic. Thanks for joining. Central Valley, a team that's kind of, I would say, not new to the mix, but maybe unknown about. So before we begin talking about your 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, where's the highest concentration? California's a big state. Where's the highest concentration of these kids coming from?
The majority of the 6th grade team, believe it or not, they've actually, the Fresno Central Valley area was actually wasn't able to fulfill a 6th grade team. So our 6th grade Central Valley team has actually been taking place from San Jose, California. So a lot of those kids are coming from, the San Jose Bay Area part of the deal of that. They're actually coming from the San Jose, Campbell area and things of that sort. So it's going to be exciting to see. It's kind of been not to say a throw together type of deal, but more or less of an all-star type of deal. They got finished up a few weeks ago. So the gentleman that took on that team, Mike Mitchell, former Stanford standout and NFL player, he's actually taken over that team. So quite excited to see their team mixture and things of that sort and see how they're going to compete. Very new to FBU, so it's going to be exciting to see how they stand up against some of these teams that have had some of the FBU kids in their programs.
John Fredrickson, our guest. He's the team director for Central Valley, California. They'll take on Northern Los Angeles, who's coming up to take on a lot of these teams in the Bay Area in East Bay, California this Saturday and Sunday. 7th grade specifically, John, what can you tell me about your Central Valley 7th graders?
Yeah, the Central Valley 7th grader team, I actually had a good opportunity to see those guys yesterday with, even though the rain, they were indoors yesterday, but very big up front. Got a lot of big kids. Their line probably averages around, I'd say close to 5'10" to 6 foot, about 230 to 250 pounds. So the 7th grade, that's pretty big for that type. So they've actually went out and did a really good job of recruiting with some linemen. A lot of speed on that team. I look forward to seeing them. They've actually had the opportunity. The team that they've brought aboard, they actually went out to Las Vegas a few weeks ago, played in the Turkey Classic out there, and actually won their 2 games. So they're excited to be a part of this. I really truly feel that the 7th grade is going to bring a lot to the table. They, like I said, they got some big kids. Nice little quarterback they got. They'll run the ball, throw the ball. I think the mixture of what they do is, downhill football, and I'm looking forward to seeing them as well.
Yeah, you mentioned some of the heavy rains that were in the Bay Area this past weekend. What I believe they call it a Pineapple Express. Are we all clear for this weekend? Is it supposed to be better conditions?
Yeah, actually, I've looked at the conditions for this weekend. We're looking at sunny and in the 60s, so a little bit not so much Jersey style coldness, but we're actually looking for us in the high 50s, low 60s. But with sunshine, it's going to be great. Turf field where we're going to be at there at Freedom High School, so it's going to be exciting. I think the rain's not going to play a part in the speed aspect of the game. So with the Central Valley 7th grade, they have a little speed, so that's going to bring a lot to the table for them.
Talking with John Fredrickson, he's the team director for Central Valley, California. Northern LA, their opponent in round one this Saturday, playing in East Bay, California. Well, speaking of Jersey, we're in our Jersey studios, and when we come back on this FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Show, talk about the 8th graders right after this.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Football University, elite football training for the nation's top athlete.
Push it good. Lift. Look at the hands. Look at the eye level. I like it.
Let's take 5 kicks and let it go.
He was bouncing right there. He ran right to you.
It's only one ball, and everybody should be running to the ball.
Control the wrist.
Watch my knees. They go out like what? I'm climbing a big tree.
Power comes from what? Through your feet, through your hips, through the palms of your hand, guys. I've been playing chess since I was 9 years old. Chess helps me stay focused. It helps me stay aware. It helps me anticipate my opponent's next move. To see his strategy, find his weakness, and exploit it. Chess prepares my mind for battle. Because victory requires my strength, my speed, and my intelligence. My name is Ray Rice, and I'm an enlightened warrior.
Introducing the Youth Football Coaches Association, the premier online resource dedicated to improving coaching effectiveness and promoting youth safety for all volunteers. Register free at yfbca.org and begin receiving free youth coaching information, monthly newsletters, certification, and background checks. The most up-to-date concussion information, drills for all positions and skill levels. Learn all types of offensive and defensive plays. Join us at yfbca.org, where we are making good coaches great teachers.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Jersey Mike's. There is no substitute.
We're back here on our Field Pass Road to San Antonio team preview show. Central Valley, California. John Fredrickson is their team director. The 8th grade team gets going against Northern LA. John, what about the 8th grade team impresses you? Any names to keep an eye out for, or more importantly, the strengths of this team?
I think the great part about the team, Central Valley 8th graders, they've actually done a really good job from the coaching staff standpoint. They went out and done an extensive, amount of recruiting to get some of these kids at the local level. They're actually coming from the Fresno, Bakersfield area. So we have some, kids that are coming from that area as well. A lot of those kids have been a part of FBU with the, the camps and things of that sort. So, there's actually one of the players on our team. His brother was a All-American, he played in the U.S. Army game, Kistler. So, we're excited to have his little brother be a part of that team. Our coach, John Taylor down there, like I say, once again, has done a really good job. They got some big linemen. The great part about for them down in the 8th grade is they don't have youth football down there. They actually have, middle school football. So a lot of those kids are at the bigger size, so they have that opportunity, to play on an everyday level, whether their size, for them is a benefit for them because they don't have to worry about the weights and things of that in the youth football. So I think they're going to be really competitive. They throw the ball pretty much, they throw the ball well, they run the ball well from all aspects. I think they're very well coached, and I'm excited to see, them as well.
What do you make of your group in East Bay, California? You have Bay Area and Sacramento, but it's a tough first-round matchup with a Northern LA team that is bringing a lot of swagger, if you will, from a lot of the Pacific Youth Football League down south.
Yeah, I've heard a tremendous amount of, about how they're supposed to be some good teams. So I'm looking forward for them to come up into California. The great part about it is, a lot of times you get that Northern California, Southern California, I should say competitiveness at the high school level. So we don't really see that so much at a youth level. So it's going to be really exciting to actually see, a true national championship where Southern California versus the Northern California teams. So we're looking forward, at that level, anything could go. It's a matter of having a few good players and, the clock management and things of that sort. So I'm excited to, see both sides of it. And, best team will win, that's for sure.
Yeah, we are too. John Fredrickson, Team Director for Central Valley, California. Thanks so much for enlightening us on your 6th, 7th, and 8th grade teams, John. Good luck to you guys.
All right, thank you so much.
John Fredrickson, Team Director, Central Valley, California. We'll have a final thought on this FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Show right after this.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by School of the Legends, voice of the players.
Hey everyone, this is your FBU National Championship host Neil Sika, and I got to tell you what, I am looking fly in my official East Bay FBU team licensed apparel, which you can get for a limited time only on FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com. Orders must be in by December 10th, and you can have that hoodie to keep you warm no matter where you are across the country, or that bag to carry all your gear on the road to San Antonio. Visit the officially licensed team apparel store on FBUNationalChampionship.com.
From the creators of the U.S. Army Bowl comes Football University, the most exclusive football training in the country, invites, trains, and announces the next generation of football stars. If you're a 6th to 12th grader with elite football ability, FBU is for you. FBU matches elite athletes with elite instruction. Nominate an athlete today at footballuniversity.org. FBU, by position, by professionals, by invitation only.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Zenith, makers of the X2 football. The FBU National Championship is brought to you by East Bay, where the athletes are.
I've been playing chess since I was 9 years old. Chess helps me stay focused. It helps me stay aware. It helps me anticipate my opponent's next move. To see his strategy, find his weakness, and exploit it. Chess prepares my mind for battle. Because victory requires my strength, my speed, and my intelligence. My name is Ray Rice, and I'm an enlightened warrior.
Hey everyone, it's your FBU National Championship host Neil Sika. On the road to San Antonio this year, don't forget, you can visit our official merchandise shops at every regional site across the FBU National Championship. We've got hats, hoodies, game tickets, and backpacks. Take full advantage and gear up today for your FBU National Championship on the road to San Antonio. We'll see you there.
Push it good. Lift. Look at the hands. Look at the eye level. I like it.
Let's take 5 kicks and let it go. He was bouncing right there. He ran right to you.
It's only one ball, and everybody should be running to the ball.
Control the wrist.
Watch my knees. They go out like what? I'm climbing a big tree.
Power comes from what? Through your feet, through your hips, through the palms of your hand, guys.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Football University, elite football training for the nation's top athlete.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks for watching our FBU National Championship desk shows. We're on the road to San Antonio. You can catch all the action by visiting FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com and take advantage of our pay-per-view model. Extended content can be found at Facebook.com/National Championship or on Twitter at FBU_NC. I'm Neil Sika, and we'll see you on the road to the Dome. Until then, so long.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Jersey Mike's. There is no substitute. School of the Legends, voice of the players.